captain's log. Using the light speed breakaway factor, the Enterprise has moved back through time. Our mission? Historical research.
Captain, I'm getting something.
Put it on audio.
There's an old-style weather satellite in orbit below us. If I could bounce off it, I could get some good views. I've got it.
Tie us in.
Hide in, sir.
Your penis is too small.
Excuse me?
It doesn't, and it just, it can't. And I can't. And it's just too damn small.
Did you ever stop to think that maybe your vagina's too big?
What's happening, people? Sorry so late. I hope you saw the comment that I wrote, but we had a little what a tough call. A lot to talk about. Really, nothing too much on the agenda, man. I came up here to chop it up with you guys a little bit. What's up, Don? First time you seen that? I'll drop this for you. I don't want you to have to join too late. But lots of stuff, man. I was over in Nana's Angels chat before this and watching Don talk to this lady. And interesting thing was said, and that would be Tim Mullins. Tim Mullins was gave by YouTubers the role of media manager. And because he is somebody who doesn't show his face, he likes his privacy, it made people, it made the conspiracy hour just go banana cakes. And people would call him all types of evil names, pedophile, this and that. And the utter disrespect, knowing that Mr. Mullins is a Korean War veteran, just blows my mind. It is something that, pretty much came out tonight. And I hope that each and every person that called him these names, I hope it burns, because there's a good chance that you yourself have somebody in your family, whether it's a cousin, uncle, kid, whatever, that served this country. And this is what some idiotic YouTuber put in your head for you to disrespect a service member. And it's funny that Tim served in Korea, because I have a family member that did as well. And I'd like to show you guys something. I've wore it once before. And Tim, I'm going to send you this on Messenger, and I'm going to send you something that I have. Let me get it. It's right here. It don't look too far from me, but so this is from Korea, Korean War. My grandfather's. Wow. There's the, and before he died, I went to Washington D.C. and when they built the last Korean War memorial, it was pretty cool. But I have a whole bunch of like stuff like this, these ribbons. So Tim, I'm gonna give you one of these, man. I mean, I'm sure you have them, but belated Happy Veterans Day to you, sir. And I apologize for what the internet did to you. What's up, Don? What's going on?
Oh, not much. Just getting ready to head out tomorrow and do some work, I guess. Well, I'm gonna go to church in the morning for a while and then
Hey,
try to get.
so couple questions, man. Couple questions. So our live the other night,
Mhm.
the guy Doug had literally had a mental breakdown.
Did he?
I mean, that text he sent you.
I can
You know
tell by
what?
the text he sent me.
Yeah, but Don, here's the thing. In this guy's video, he will
Huh?
say things like on a live, and he would never say the word that rhymes with grape in a video. No way. No way. Not in front of his audience. But he's not the only one. Excuse me. You're not the only one that got a text.
Oh, really? Wow.
So he's got a new thing where I've had the communication between me and No Thanks Investigates Nothing has always been through one number.
Yeah.
Randomly, when we decide to separate ways because we don't see eye to eye on this and the story's old, but he can go stuff something, he starts texting my wife the aggressive weird text, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he did it, which is comical because I was live for 4 hours, and at the
Yeah.
end, I was talking about there's going to be 3 people watching this live, and I was talking about how he watches the whole live and then text messages. And man, it couldn't have been more transparent. The guy had almost a mental breakdown. But
Yeah.
very important point to make. Last night, I'm Doug. No Thanks Investigates Nothing. Excuse me,
Yeah.
I said it wrong. Doug, No Thanks Investigates Room 6 decided to cover the Idaho court case. The Brian's in court, right?
Right.
Don. He
Yes,
had
sir.
140 people in chat,
Wow.
50 likes, right?
Right.
And I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and guess it was minimal donations.
Wow.
Here's my thought on this. The dude, when me and you were talking, he got all butt sore. He came over here and we gave him a timeout, or actually he got blocked.
Right.
He was all mad. He smelt your crotch as soon as he hit the link. Right? Now
Yeah.
listen, he got very mad that he had a timeout. Now, dude is fucking fuming, bro. He sends you that disgusting.
Yeah.
That's a crazy ass text. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read the text I'll read it to you now. This is what he sends my wife, bro, and he knows what he's doing. Let me show you this. Let me read this. I'll put it on the screen in a minute, guys. So he says, here we go. I'll put it on the screen, guys. Give me a second. He says, you're 100% bitch in real life. And your wife pegs you big time. Your butthole is so wide from her double black dildo that a bicycle seat shaped like a fist would go in there. Your pussy, you're a big pussy. Can't keep my name out of your mouth like a dick. You talked about me most of the show. Yes, Doug, and I'm going to talk about you a lot on this show. You're the pussy. I have a legal event set up, but you stubbed your toe.
Sounds pretty hypocritical to me.
Don, how do you stub your toe if you're not even a working man?
Right.
Like, what did you drop the computer mouse, Don? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But here's the thing: the dude gets. They say when you're drunk, the truth comes out, bro.
Yeah.
He's all of a sudden he's got a problem with gay. Everything is gay and racial. Gay and racial. It's but it's weird. This person, Noel, is this the person I'm supposed to let up? You said somebody wanted to apologize to him? What's the name? All right. Put your camera on. If you're backstage, put your camera on. Okay, go ahead. What's up, dude?
What's up, Don? I can barely hear you for some reason. I don't know why, but
How you doing, buddy?
I actually didn't come up here to apologize, man. Like I've been trying to get a hold in contact with Don for a long time now. I just wanted to let Don and Candace both know that ever since their daughter came up missing, I have never one time thought or believed or felt that either one of you had anything to do with your daughter's disappearance, bro. I wrote you letters when you was locked up. I sent letters to your house, and I never got a reply from anybody, man.
Yeah, we never got that.
Had a lot of people. I had a lot of people come at me telling me that they wouldn't deliver messages to you for me and whatever. But I wanted you to know that it, like, not for 1 second have I ever believed that you or your wife has ever had anything to do with your little girl's disappearance, bro. My heart's gone out to you and her both ever since this happened, man. My wife and I even had differences of opinions about what happened to her, and
hey, well, let me.
You know what I mean? Like I would like, you know, I mean, yeah, I have a YouTube channel, and I know people are fucking horrible, man. People are horrible.
People are horrible.
What's your name, sir? What's your name?
Hang on, I'm gonna jump down. Then I'm gonna come right back up. For some reason, I can't hear you. I don't know why.
Okay. All right, we appreciate you. Well, I mean, the thing is, you know, Don, let him jump back up.
Yeah.
I want to keep it with you. This is unexpected. Here's the thing, bro.
Yeah.
This is the average person on YouTube. I want to know why him and his wife have a different opinion.
Absolutely. I've tried to talk to Doug. I've tried to talk to Josh, you know, in the lab, and be like, you know, I tried to tell them, you know, that I try to tell people, look, we've been 100% from the beginning. TBI knows this. The police, FBI, whatever, they know where we're coming from. You obviously, you know, and other people know. And if I kind of like, you know, if you want to be on the right side of things, you know, you have an opportunity. But some people just don't listen.
You're absolutely right, bro. Look, I went to Crazy Critters Farm last night, and I was talking about like Doug's mental breakdown last night. I mean, bro, it was fun. Like what he texted you was disgusting.
Right.
It's almost comical what he texted me. Like I've already challenged him to a legal boxing match. He told me the establishment that he would like it to take place in. I called that one. He got mad about that. Then I made something that was televised happen, and all of a sudden he dropped. He's a YouTuber. He dropped the mouse. He's out for toe injury for 6 to 8 weeks.
Well, obviously he knows he's in the wrong, or he would meet that challenge and come out. You know, he needs to come up live and be like, you know, and comes to terms with everything and be a man and you know, either apologize or whatever, you know, and just be real. You know, he needs to, before he completely loses his channel or loses his mind or whatever, you know. I don't know, you know. But I'm gonna have to go put my phone on charge. I'm gonna be live with you, but I'm gonna have to turn my camera. My phone's totally dead.
All right.
But I'm here. I'm here.
All right, Jim Terry hit the link. All right, let me delete this fucking link. Jim, you're welcome up, but that link is getting out of here. What's happening, Jim?
How's it going, my friend?
I'm all right. How you doing? All right?
So Doug backed out because of a toenail injury again, because he did the same thing with us a few months back.
Did he repeat? Was it a toe injury?
So when we originally, and I think it was 5,000, we told him if he could show us the 10,000, then if it's 10,000, that we would come out there and fight him in a cage. And he had a toenail that popped off, and he told us he needed 4 to 6 weeks. And then it was a shin injury or something, and then he didn't have the money. And then one day he flashed the money real quick, and it disappeared. We heard this story about a year ago.
So Jim, take a look at the screen. What Doug did. So just to catch you up from when we exposed his microscopic penis, what Doug did is he accidentally made the mistake of acting tough on the internet to his minions and challenging me to a fight, and then he gave me the establishment's name, and I knew he was just talking, bro. So what I did is I called the establishment just to catch you up, and I'm gonna catch you up real fast right here, Jim. Now watch. So this happened next, Jim. Hold on. Let me get this out of here. All right, watch. This proceeded after I found out the gym.
Thank you for calling West Coast Jiu-Jitsu. We will return your call after 5 o'clock p.m., Monday through Friday. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, how you doing? I'm just calling to confirm there was a YouTuber. I'm also a YouTuber. His name is Doug Hutton. And apparently he has contacted you guys to set up a boxing match that you're going to allow in your establishment. I am totally in, full for it. Would like to possibly, I also believe he is going to put up $5,000, which I like to donate half of that to your establishment and the other half to the Missing Children Foundation. If you can give me a call back, I'll leave my contact details with you, just to confirm that he did set this up with you, and I would be greatly appreciative of it. Thank you.
Did they ever get back to you?
No, real fast. Do you understand? Doug literally is going to go to CVS tomorrow. When us three are on panel, okay, he needs what's the blood pressure medicine? Clonidine. He's gonna go to the doctor. He hates what's happening right now. And I forgot, Jim. He did. You're absolutely right. I remember. I don't have the story correct. Mr. X like pulled up. I did remember it was a stub toe, correct?
It was. Well, what he had is he said he had a toenail that had fallen off. It was originally me. And I said, well, yeah, put the money in escrow. But I says, you've got to at least show me that you have I mean, listen, I was in Mississippi at the time. Los Angeles is a long way. I don't fly. $10,000 is great. But, you know, let me put it to you this way. We've had a couple of YouTubers. We had a guy named Repo Man who wanted to fight me in a cage in Kentucky. And I called Kentucky. And I called his hometown. And I said, is this legal? If I show up there at some gym and fight this guy in a fucking cage, what happens? And they said, well, how tall are you? I said, 6'3", 215. And we found out he was 5'1", 160. Well, that's not even legal.
No,
I can't, as a 6'3", 215-pound man, get into an amateur cage at some gym with a guy and throw hands. If I hit him and he gets into a seizure, if somebody gets choked out and dies, somebody's going to prison. It's called manslaughter. You can't just get into a cage because it's a boxing gym. Not only that, but it's in the same town that his family's in. That guy offered $20,000. He never put it in escrow. And the cops went to his house to find out why he was doing this, because if they would have said it was legal, I'd have done it in his front yard. It's not. There's very few towns in the United States of America that have what's called mutual combat. Seattle is one. If two men agree to fight in the city of Seattle, The cops do not break it up. Nobody goes to jail. Somebody goes to the hospital, and you can Google that. There's very few towns where that still exists. We offered Doug to do that free of charge. Just get your ass to Seattle. From what I understand in the past, and I haven't been as big on Doug. We obliterated him. His channel was taken down. I almost feel bad that I even pumped life into his channel, but I'll leave you with this. From what I understand, he no longer lives at the apartment he was living at 3 months ago, 2 months ago. I guess he had moved out or they evicted him. I don't know what the deal is. He could be living in his car for all I know. What I do know is that over here on White Boy Lockdown Radio, you showed a picture of his penis, and let me tell you why that's still a great thing to me. Because technically that would be porn revenge, and it could be a misdemeanor or a felony in the state of Florida. But here's the problem. He would have to admit that that's his little ass pecker. And like I've said everywhere else, that would be a pretty good problem to have over here. I'd pay your court fines. Doug's dick is so small, he can piss on his own fucking nuts. He needs a handicap sticker for a cock that small. So a toenail is the least of his problems. If my prick was that little, I'd fucking disappear to Guam and I'd never fucking talk to anybody again. JimTerryTV.com. Yay, yay!
Hey, Black! All right. Sorry about that, Don. It was unexpected. All right, Doug. Thank you, Jim, for just adding to this thing. Are you there, Doug? Oh, God damn it. Don? Don, where you at? Did I lose you? Man.
I'm here. I'm just trying to get chargers and stuff. My phone's dying. I had to run out to the car and get my cord and.
Hey, do your thing. Come back when you're ready.
Okay, I'm here. I'm listening. My phone's dead.
Don, you're learning this thing.
Yes, sir.
You muted yourself, right?
Yes, sir.
Very smart. I thought you were gone.
No, sir.
Yourself, get ready. Come back. I'm very proud of you. Mute yourself. Thank you.
I'm listening.
Okay.
All right.
That was unexpected. Now.
Oh, that's all good. That's good.
Well, Christina's in the house. Where's she at? It was actually Christina that produced the evidence with the microscopic penis. And she, last time I checked, she was 33. Where's Christina at? And Christina, I'm kind of pissed at you because you started a YouTube and you didn't give a YouTuber your link. Come on, lady. What are we doing here? But I love you. And I'm very mad. Where'd she go? Okay, I'm serious. Anyway, what's up, Chandia? There she is. Anyway, Don,
yes,
that was good because, look, Doug is always jigging at you, man. And what I was saying is, our last live, he literally got so ass hurt that he decided to send you almost the most atrocious text I've almost ever read.
Absolutely.
He watched my whole live. Let me see. What time did he send that text to you? Let's break this.
Right when we was on live or shortly after.
So I have the text messages. So this is at So he texted. So 2:38 a.m. is when he texted Wifey's phone. Now, if I shoot over to you, because I was still live, I wish I would have saw this when I was live. Now he sends you the text that hopefully you caught it in a picture. Let's see. Where's it at? It's pretty weird that he gets so mad that he just literally like texts with the dumbest shit, not thinking. So you got 9:11 p.m. Oh, this is epic. This is so awesome. So 9:11, he texts you the atrocious text.
Right.
I'm live for just about 4 hours. 2:38 after he finishes it, he decides, now I'm going to CVS to get ice cream, and he shoots off a text, not me, to my wife. But people, here's the thing. Here's what follows, and I'm going to be serious about this. We're joking thus far. There's a thing on YouTube where a lot of people in Doug's chat, Don told, one of the first things Don told me when I talked to him is he thought Doug was on meth. I don't know. Okay, but what I do know is, um, I'm very sure he got a lot of negative feedback from that night he decided to text Don. Because let me tell you why. I don't know if it's meth. I do know that one of his ex-moderators told me that that cup he drinks out of is vodka and Budweiser, which is a weird mix, but whatever floats your boat. But he's on something, people. He's on something. It's very
Yeah.
evident.
Yes, it
It's very
is.
evident. That's not normal. And then he says, thanks, talk about me your whole life. Well, I will. Uh, I'll get clout off you, bro, because that's what
Well,
you're doing to them.
when you see somebody that is somewhat normal for a minute and then they go out way out in left field, that's a pretty good indication they're on meth. You know, and you know what, Doug, if you're listening, leave that shit alone. Get the fuck away from it. Don't do it. Period. Go ahead and have a few drinks with it, but don't fuck with that meth. It will fucking destroy you. It will kill you. Don't do it. It will fucking kill you.
What do you think about when I play that voice clip he sent me? That he's telling me like he knows you, and there's a point. There's a point in that voice clip where he's like, um, he says, "I've been promoting Don's innocence since day one." If you look at his titles and thumbnails, I
But
can't tell.
but the thing of it is, he goes after my wife. You know, okay, yeah, he's promoting me, but goes after my wife. You know,
Oh,
and
bro,
all this.
he goes after you too, Don.
Yeah, I know he does. I
It's
know
just
he does.
I just that's why he's mad because he doesn't he get, I get him really triggered, man, and I'm very excited about it. I'm happy about it. It makes me very happy because he doesn't. It makes him happy to just continue to drag you guys every night.
Absolutely.
And I believe he got a shitload of negative feedback off that text he sent you. I didn't even post this yet. I run circles around Doug. But here's the thing. He literally the next night he went to the Idaho court case. Right
Yes.
now, I have more people in the chat than he did last night. I think it was, or whatever it was, the Idaho court case, and he's got his channel's like 4 times bigger than mine. That's a recipe, people. If you can't figure out that this guy tried to do something new, it had epically failed. No numbers, no views, no super chat. He didn't want to do that. He did it because his moderators, subscribers are like, "Hey, bro, you don't take it too bad or nothing, but you looking crazy last night." And that's why he's always saying, "Oh, you dirty delete, you dirty delete." Don, he did a live like 2 weeks ago. It was something that me and you said that triggered him, and he was in a bathrobe and he was wasted completely.
Huh.
He deleted that. I'm
Wow.
very. I didn't watch. I didn't watch the live he did the other night because I was laughing.
Yeah.
But you know, the dude is he's very
He's mentally unstable.
yes, yes, yes. You know, you've been around the block, so have I. Okay.
Yes, sir.
We both have been incarcerated.
Oh yeah.
I say it a million times. Like if you think
I,
about it, Don, we've been locked up with the worst of the worst. We've seen the
yeah.
worst of the worst. We really have.
I remember some times, brother, that being in some really locked down facilities where drugs have been introduced into the facility and all hell breaks loose. It changes people.
Yes.
Methamphetamine in particular. It just changes the whole dynamics. It is the most horrible thing. It's so evil, and all I can say, I'm gonna pray for Doug. You know that he can get away, break away from it. I'm gonna pray
Yeah,
for him, man. It's horrible.
Don.
I hate to. I hate.
Go ahead.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna do that for
It
sure. Not.
it takes one to know one, bro.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
yes, sir.
It takes one to know one. Like me and you could talk, like we could talk about, like we know he's on something, right? Because we've had that struggle. But there's thousands of people that are on the internet, and they
Man.
people see. They
I just seen a friend, bro. We went down to Fayetteville. I had the day off today, so I was like, Candace, let's go down to Fayetteville, the old where we used to live and stuff like that. And we met we met a friend that I hadn't seen in 14 years, doing good. Good to see him, man. We used to fish and swim together and everything. And then I met another friend, and you could tell he's on that stuff bad. He's gone in his mind. He's gone. He remembered me, but the dude is gone.
it's hard to come back until you come back. You know,
Yeah, he's been doing that meth for probably all these years we've been gone to Tennessee, and it's sad to see.
it is
Doug,
sad. You're right.
can't mess around with that stuff at all.
You man. Um. So I talked about Tim, Korean War veteran. This I was listening to this man's Angel creator, and I'm not gonna dog her or nothing like that. I'm gonna
Yeah, I don't. That kind of slipped out. I wasn't supposed to say anything. Tim's in the hospital with his dad right now. His dad is he's Tim's been really struggling right. Take his mom and his dad's in the hospital. It's not good. That's why we haven't heard much from him lately. And he's up there with his dad and trying to get his mom to go home and get some sleep. But his mom and dad have been in love since they were teenagers, and now they're up in their 90s. And this is really difficult for him. But he's right there, and
I didn't know that, man.
yeah, he's a good man. He's a
I,
very good person.
you know, remember last time we spoke? I was talking about like I had a picture and people overly sexualized it, that projecting thing that you were saying.
Right, his projection. Yes, sir.
People do that a
Yeah,
lot with
yes, they do.
with Tim on
You
the
know
internet.
something? You know something that Tim done for me? I'll share something with you. When I was in that 23-hour lockdown, I had nobody hardly had my back in there, hardly at all. I had nothing coming. Um, but do you know that Tim, the little money that he makes, he sent, he made sure that I had an Apple iPad because you can have an Apple iPad in there. He
Yeah,
forked out the money for me to have an Apple iPad while I was in there, and I was able to text on that Apple iPad, and me and him texted at least 4 times a day, every day about stuff.
that's real, man. That's a real
That
dude right there.
yes,
Listen,
absolutely.
I know all about it. When you go inside, man, they forget about you.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
so when you got
yeah,
somebody doing something, doing things for you while you're inside,
yeah.
it's crazy. Like when you come out and come back out, everybody, when they see you, it's all love from everybody, right? But when
Right.
you're in there,
Yeah,
nobody, nobody, it ain't all love.
yeah,
You don't have nobody in there. But when you get a real motherfucker that
yep.
reaches out to you,
Exactly. Yes.
you remember that for life, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
And last night I jumped on Crazy Critter Farms, man, and I I don't want to even bring creators up. You know, this guy Justice, I guess his name is Justice for All. He's best friends with Tragedy Pimp, Molly Golightly. The dude's a joke. But he was trying to claim that somehow, some way, you don't owe X amount of dollars for
being in jail.
Yeah.
Now, so I hit Daisy's link, and I'm like, well, first of all, this dude's he's friends with Molly. Okay, that should say enough.
Exactly.
Second of all, not only does the jail calculate per day, but if whatever you owe stays in the system, and if you happen to come back, you start at that debt, and the wristband costs $25 off the top. And then after so much time, they send what you owe to the clerk of court, which puts a fee on it. So let's just say you owed $500 in the jail. They send it to the clerk of court. They're gonna put their tax on it, like whatever it is. Now, if you don't pay the clerk of court, they then sell it to the collection agency, which puts another fee on it.
Just like in prison, bro. You sell your debt to a debt collector in there, your ass is grass. You're getting debt in there.
Bro, I'm still paying my license off, man.
Hell, I just got my license back today, bro. I done 9 months in jail. I had 3 months to pay off all my fines. I couldn't do it. And then, so I finally got to pay them all off. Then I had to pay reinstatement fees and all this crazy stuff.
Those are crazy.
Yeah. So I got my Arkansas license now.
Go out, get her out of here. Louder. Fucking dogs chewing up pillows. There's fucking feathers everywhere. But yeah, no, bro, I had to do a payment plan because I didn't have
They wouldn't.
But I put a down payment on, and I had a payment plan. But a lot of the, I don't know. They calculate that shit. It's all interest. Look, the system's about money. But,
actually, I'm really lucky. In Sevier County, Tennessee, they charge $150 a day.
What?
My probation officer told me that.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, if 150 a day times 9 months probably be $500,000.
Oh, I'm glad that you said that, Don. I didn't even tell you this on the phone. So I've had some troubles as of late with a few people threatening to call my PO.
Oh wow! Of course they will.
Yeah, it's all good. All good.
My PO knows all about it. We talk about it all the time. He knows.
Listen, I tied you into something. Okay.
Awesome.
I'll talk to you about it off the internet, but
right.
Let's just say the same person gave us the same threat, if you will. So I'll talk to you about it off here. That's about it. You know what I'm saying?
I have to say, man, I got a good PO, man.
But here's my thing.
He's at least fair.
It doesn't matter if it's probation officer. It doesn't matter if it's not understanding the system inside of on the inside. What I've learned a lot, man, since talking to you guys, is there is a lot of dumb people.
Absolutely.
A lot of dumb people, and I don't want to say dumb people, but it's more like
ignorant.
It's society, bro. Like I look at what happened in this community with.
They really don't know. They don't know what.
It's sad.
It is sad. They're ignorant. But some of them ain't, and they realize that they're terrorizing. They realize that a lot of these police out here are terrorists in every way. Our country is in a bad situation right now, but it don't affect a lot of people. But I don't know. There's a lot going on right now.
There is a lot going on.
It's sad.
It's a lot of mob mentality, bro.
It is. What's going on with my family? The way that they've kidnapped our boys from us and taken them and making us pay child support. We can't even talk to them. We cannot talk to them. Cannot see them, but they're making us pay child support. That should be unlawful alone. But the courts have, the judge has way too much power. CPS has way too much power. They're making $3.2 billion a year off of kids in custody. It's like the prison system. But so the foster families are getting a small portion of this $3.2 million, and they're coercing our kids, they're coercing our boys. I'm glad that they're in a good home. Don't get me wrong. They're in a good home. They're happy. And I'm happy about that. But I have to be careful. I don't want to see them end up in a bad situation, or they train them to be in the next system, which would be prison or something like that.
Is that what the data shows?
It does show that if they can get them into foster care, and if they could get them into prison system, they're making money off these kids for life.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I know, man.
I'm not sure what they get for people in prison. I know in Utah it was astronomical numbers.
I used to know, man. I got a friend right now that's doing a life sentence for nothing. He literally, I talked to him 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
He literally needs, and I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna bring it to YouTube. But
what is he needing?
Well, for me to shave, I could help him shave 15 years off his sentence.
Really?
I gotta produce something that would undercut the way that they hit him with a amended statute, man, and he doesn't even follow up under it. It was rushed. It was public defender. They pushed it through, and now he's at the appeal process where, dude, listen, man, in Florida at least, those jailhouse lawyers, they're deep.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, and that's what we got. I mean, fortunately, we have a very good public defender for our kids. We have one of the best. I don't know how. I mean, as far as I know, they're court appointed attorneys, but they're the best. And I don't know, where that will lead us in the end. I'm not sure, but I do know we have the best lawyers that there are.
Listen, I had a really good public defender one time. She's a black woman, and she was beast. She got me. Listen, this is crazy, but I was facing some time. And she got me 3 years. And I literally from prison wrote her boss and thanked her. You know what I mean? But
absolutely
grateful to get that. But you know what I'm saying? It doesn't come like that every time. But
no, it doesn't.
Listen, I wanted to tell you as far
some
as
some of them court appointed attorneys have ethics.
Yeah, they do.
Yes.
With your boys, man, when you're in this local court stuff, like it's very I don't know your town or whatever, but and I don't know whoever has your boys.
They're tyrants, bro. Like a lot of small towns in America, the police, from the judge and everything else, they're fucking tyrants.
Let me show you something though. There's a loophole in the system, Don. So when you have a CPS
case,
yes, the people who have your boys right now, whoever they are, I don't want to know their name, nothing like that. But whoever they are, they need counsel too, correct? So you have. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that they're probably good people. I don't want to cut them down. They're taking care of my boys.
Yeah.
No. I'm just saying for myself.
Yeah.
They're probably very good people, but for some reason, all of a sudden, my boys don't want to talk to us. That for some reason, they think that we don't love them and we don't care about them because of this, that, and the other. Someone's putting that in their heads.
Let me teach
And
you a
I and I
loophole.
and I, and I dare to say CPS and the counselors that work for CPS and all that is putting stuff in their heads. And yeah, I'm really pissed about it because we love our boys with all our hearts and would do anything for them. And it
Don,
just pisses me off.
you never watched John Walsh?
Oh yeah, I used to watch them all the time.
Do you know what his family is doing with CPS right now?
What's that?
Man, you need to look into it, Don.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
It's everything you're saying. Uh,
Really?
yeah, man. Listen,
Wow.
CPS has fumbled the ball across America.
Big time. Big
Listen,
time.
John Walsh.
I can't stand them. I can't stand them, bro.
Yeah. Listen, it's listen, man. You see what's going on with the FBI? They're getting questioned right now for craziness, man. There's whistleblowers.
Oh
Congress
yeah,
is
hey,
questioning.
they had
If you
all
want,
kinds of they had all kinds of stuff come out in Tennessee. Their system's failing. Blah blah blah. You know what they did? They threw more money at these mother effers. That's all they did. Give them more freaking money. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. It blew my ass away. And you know what? With that money that they took of Summers Reward Fund, it went to some organization that helps CPS take kids from their money, from their mother or parents.
can you please listen, man? There are so many videos on the reward fund. What do you know about it? Because on YouTube, there's so many. Well, first off, listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I like doing YouTube. I enjoy it. Uh, it's a hobby for me. But becoming friends with you um, is changed my view on YouTube.
Me too. Me
Major.
too, bro. Me too.
It's because and it's a complicated thing to say because I don't record every fucking thing that we talk about. I don't sell you out and
Yeah, right.
I don't do this.
You're not a backstabber. I know. I don't get how these people record everything and backstab people. Like,
Well, they
yeah,
record shit and then they put an agenda on it,
yeah,
and then no one. It's only going to be me over here waiting, saying no, that's not right. And
right.
then, there's all everyone else is going to jump on the bandwagon, but people aren't smart enough to see that. It's
Hey,
like
who?
it's
Somebody.
crazy, man. But my view on this thing is knowing you guys.
Hello.
You there?
Yeah, I'm about drunk as fuck, dog.
Huh?
You ain't got no beer on you?
No, I got some. I got some. I'm good.
I can get some?
Oh, I got.
What happened?
My homies can get some?
You there? You there?
Poquito. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry, my neighbor's talking to me right now. There's
All
a
right.
bunch of Mexicans next door. They're really cool and stuff. Sorry.
No, you're good.
They're partying out here, man. You know, I live in the hood over
What you gotta do, man? What's up, Red Bull? Just unmute yourself when you get done talking to.
did I mute it? Hold on. Did I mute it?
You good? Do what
Oh,
you gotta
okay.
do.
Oh, yeah. I'm just talking to my neighbors right now for a minute. Sorry. I'm here. I'm listening to you, bro. I'm sorry.
Hey,
These guys are asking me for a couple things real quick.
this person right here, man. Get this. Somebody ban this bitch. This
I
is like
wish.
it's called a panel whore. This person here will suck off every creator.
Huh?
Or you want some?
A
What?
weirdo, man.
You want some of that, the bottle, or I can keep it with?
Oh, no.
Show bitch ass out of here. Show your face. How about that? Do that for once. I'm so tired of people like that. Fucking weirdos. I've been letting you live too long. Get your bitch ass out of here. Arctic, man. Just so you know, I'm gonna talk on for a few more minutes, man, and I'm gonna get into some I'm gonna get into some personal things, man, with the Wells tonight, and I'm gonna show you guys some personal things that I know you haven't seen on YouTube, some stuff that I know you haven't heard on YouTube. You know, I was late starting this live, man, because I was crying earlier. I really was. I really was. But I'll get into it a little bit later. I really was. I was crying. Tough. It's tough. It's tough. We'll get into it. Tomorrow, man, well, let me say this. This weekend, it's been a while, man, many months since we've been to the Petito Memorial. So we are going to head out there this weekend, clean it up, pull some weed. Oh, there he goes. You back, bro? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. My neighbors wanted something. I hooked them up for whatever.
You're good. You're good. All
These
right.
guys are sitting right outside my door partying. Oh, dang.
But listen, you okay?
My room is right on the corner of the building, and everybody sits right out here. The police rolled up here the other day, busted 5 people with dope for reals.
Really?
Took them to jail. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I like it because my vehicle's right here. I can see because my vehicle's loaded with tools. I like that part of it, but there's a lot going on here for reals.
So I just banned some moron. Look at the screen, Don.
Okay.
This person says alcohol was mentioned, so he muted it. I muted it out of respect for you because I didn't know what was going on. But
What did he say?
This is the shit I'm talking about. This moron says alcohol was muted. Alcohol is legal, and this is what pisses me off on the internet. Like,
You know what? My probation officer
who had
told
him
me.
here? This person on the screen. I'm sure that nobody in, whether it's a he or her, or actually they DM me one time. I think it's a trans. Or no, it wasn't a trans. It was a no. That's right. He cut his penis off and put a vagina by his butthole. But I'm sure that nobody in his whole family ever drink a beer.
I'm sure they're perfect. Yeah,
Wine.
absolutely. Yeah.
And the thing that fucks me up the most is people that say, "Oh, the well, drugs, alcohol." Hey, man, they're missing their girl. You would be blessed. You would be blessed if you were in their situation and the worst the best thing that can happen to you is you turn to drugs and alcohol.
Well, I mean,
that shit will destroy your life.
Yes, it will.
Shit ain't easy, man.
I've been down all them I've been down them roads. You know, when I was in prison when I was younger, you know, when you go into prison, you meet all the best connections and all that stuff. You learn all the ins and outs of breaking the law and all that stuff. It takes a miracle from God to walk away from that stuff and to leave it alone and not get trapped in those situations. I mean, I'm sure you know, white boy, or I should say Matt. That's your name. But you can, you have, you know how it is, bro. And to walk away from all that stuff and say no and not do those things to have a regular life, it takes basically a miracle from God to live a normal life.
It's extremely hard.
And it's a choice.
Yeah, a life choice.
It is.
But you know.
So all the haters can be out there saying whatever they want, you know what? But at the end of the day, I'm going to bed, and tomorrow I'm going to work, and I'm not fooling with that stuff.
Well, Don, I want to help you right now, right?
Oh, you have to help, bro, and we really appreciate you very much.
I want to say some things, man, and if I go if I push into personal boundaries, just say, just stop.
Oh,
Right?
you're good. You're good, bro.
So I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of side of Don tonight, because I'm tired of you guys, man. Uh, so Arctic is in the house. Don, this is the person who sent you $100 on a little fundraiser the other night.
Oh, thank you guys.
And
The balance ended up being like $170, and that's awesome. And we thank you guys. And all the haters out there, you know, they're like, "Oh my gosh, they're helping," you know, blah blah
I
blah.
don't
You
care
know
about
what?
them.
It don't. Yeah.
I don't
Man,
care
I
about them.
get. Yeah.
But I was late to this live because I was talking to Candace a little bit, and I specifically called for the person on the screen right now to make sure that she understood that, because I sent some money the other night, and then I sent some money tonight, explaining it to her. And when I was talking to her, what happened was, I was saying, hey, so I still owe you $25.
Yeah, and you sent it to us.
Yeah, well, no, I was explaining it to her though, and
Right. Right.
and she was grateful. But what happened was she she said, I don't care about money, and
No.
I said, well, no, I'm gonna give it to you. She said, no, I don't care about money, and I heard the chuckle in her voice, and I was on speakerphone with my wife, and I kind of walked away, and she said, I just want my daughter.
Yeah.
And then
Absolutely.
what happened is, it is very, we have inflation right now. It's tough. I didn't raise $1 million, but anybody would be grateful
Hey,
now.
man, for them people, whoever sent that money, that means so much to us. Even though it wasn't a lot of money, it come from their heart. That
It
means
did.
so much. They come out and they done that for us. That means so much, and it means so much for Candace's heart, who is heartbroken and sick and just absolutely just distraught over her daughter.
She's torn. She's
Yes,
cried. She almost made me
yes,
cry because when I heard
right,
her say, I don't care about the money. I just want my daughter. I didn't know how to.
yeah,
I had zero words for that. Like, what does one say to that? Like, I'm trying to raise money to give it to you, and I'm explaining that I owe something. It was sad, people. Like, what do you say to that? Like, she's crying, and I just thought of my mom because I just thought of my mom, y'all, and it was the same. It was the same. It was the same. It was the same. And
against her.
it's tough, but you know, people.
You all right, brother? I, I, no,
Well,
I'm live, bro. Yeah.
you are in the hood, Don. They're asking about
Uh,
that.
yeah, they're smoking mota right out here, and I was like, no, I can't do it. I'm on probation.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Well, these guys are cool, man. They're all right.
Hey, I hit the mute button, bro. So
Oh, okay.
on accident, but
Oh,
it was kind of bad timing. But it is what I don't care.
it's all right.
I smoke
Yeah,
some.
I'm in Springdale, Arkansas. Got my own
Hey,
personal
stop,
cell
stop,
tower right there.
stop. Now you're getting muted. Stop. Ain't nobody's business. Ain't nobody's business.
Okay.
Okay. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right. Yeah.
Ain't nobody's business.
Well, I just want JLR to know where we're at and stuff,
Oh,
you know.
but yeah, shit. So, hey, I'm gonna show him that picture you sent me, Don.
Okay.
It was frozen, right?
Yeah, that was Summer's favorite thing was Frozen. Yes, sir.
Let me pull it up.
Yeah, she would sing that song. We bought her a little Frozen doll, and that little Frozen doll sang that Frozen song, whatever it was, and she would sing that all the time.
So Don, this is what Don rides around with on a day-to-day basis, man. For you people who sit there and mutt his family, y'all have no idea, man. There's not a person. If you have kids, I don't care what your view is on Don and Candace. At the end of the day, in America, you're innocent until proven guilty. So if you live in mob mentality in Conspiracy Island, that's cool. No beef, but you have to come back to reality at some point. It's been 2 years. There hasn't been one conspiracy, even on YouTube, that has been remotely close.
We've
So
had
2
the
years after the fact, the new conspiracies are even further out there, light years away, that are not going to happen.
we've had we've had the FBI at our house,
I
and
know.
they had compassion on us. They were real. They were real. They were human and good people. So,
And they also took all your shit,
well,
like all your phones, all your computers.
well, that was TBI. TBI
So,
did do that at first, yes. But
well, let me ask you.
but that's when all this drama was going on and playing out on YouTube, and stuff. And I think things have changed a lot since then. But I mean, it wasn't too long ago the FBI actually come to our house and talked and
Don,
actually had empathy with us.
but Don,
Yes, sir.
this shit on YouTube, you have
Right.
you have to bust it down legally. You have these people with these conspiracy theories.
Oh yeah, and it won't never stop.
You should no. It can stop when you say stuff like this. My phone, FBI
Oh
had it.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Every electronic
They
device
took
I
they
own.
yeah they did. They took our all our TVs, all the iPad, our yeah, everything, the computers, everything we had, they took, and they
Do you
never
have, every item they took from you? Do you have it back in that hotel
do
room?
that stuff back.
In that motel room?
What's that?
What they took from your house? Do you have it in your motel room?
No, they never brought any of that stuff back. We had to replace it all.
Wait a minute. You had something to do with it. You mean to tell me that the FBI has all your data?
Yeah.
No, wait.
Yeah.
People, you look silly, man, with your conspiracy theories. Any way you look at this, every little stupid conspiracy theory. Let's just say, excuse me, Don. Let's just say I'm
Oh,
going
you
to go
do.
that says he has been to places that sell kids. Hey, moron. Every time you search something incognito on a VPN, you're now not dealing with trolls. This is in the FBI's possession.
Yes, absolutely.
Your conspiracy theory means absolutely nothing to an FBI cyber squad. The dirt. So at this point, you can throw the man. I'll tell you what, man. These true crime people. That's me, bro. I'm calling you on accident.
Hey, are you there?
Yeah.
You accidentally called me on your phone.
I know. Bro, you gotta tell these people this shit. Because
I know.
you make them really look stupid.
Yeah.
These theories that they try to throw at you, I could, me and you could have a discussion. My wife already preached it. I can tell my supporters. But if I'm being honest, bro, I fell for it, dude.
Well, we all did. We all did, bro. And I ain't no better than anybody, and I get it. So don't feel bad or anything else. You know what I'm saying? We all did. I fell for a lot of stuff.
No, I'm saying before I apologize to you, I fell for like,
I
you know,
did too. I did too. I fell for the fake FBI agents. I fell for a lot of stuff. I did. So I ain't no better. So you ain't gotta, you know. I apologize too. I fell for a lot of that YouTube stuff.
but for the average person who doesn't know, like, you know, they see a missing poster of Summer, you know, and maybe they seen one video, regardless if the video was negative or positive towards you guys. And it is so, I hate to say this, but Summer Wells has become Republican and Democrat. It's been so divisive, bro.
It
You
has
know how many
been.
comments I see where people are picking sides and shit? When did this happen in the missing kids case?
It's almost like these people are practicing on our case to, or some weird. I don't know what's. It's weird. Like you said, it's weird.
It's well, it's actually simple. You have a case that that happens all the time in America. There's a case, unfortunately, what happened to your case, there was just one in Florida. Luckily, they found the little boy days later, but wandered off. Okay,
Yeah, I remember. I remember that. They're so fortunate. They're so fortunate.
yes, but there was a manhunt, everything, little JJ.
Yeah.
I don't. At the end of the day, when you seen that JJ case, it's white and black because you had media, you know, alerting people, hey, there's an Amber Alert. There's media coverage of, hey, there's a little boy and he walked away. Please help us. Then then things groups form to go find the little boy. Police are also doing their thing, and then a couple days later, we find the boy. But
Yeah.
what did not happen in that little 4 days of time frame was any distractions. There weren't YouTubers there. They weren't at the little boy's parents' house trying to befriend. None of this shit, man.
No fake search teams. No psychics.
Nothing.
None of that bullshit.
You know,
I remember when they found that little boy in the woods. I can't imagine what my little girl's gone through, bro. I just can't imagine the horror and everything that she's been through or is still going through. We don't know, but I just can't imagine. To be such a special little girl, loving everybody. She loved everybody. I just can't imagine was
I never asked you
why.
this. I never asked you this.
Yeah.
And honestly, you don't owe me an answer.
No,
If
it's
you want,
cool.
you feel like you want to answer, you can. Okay, assuming assuming that she's alive.
Yeah.
What is in your heart that what do you who, what is the what do you think the person's motive was or the reasoning or what I'm asking too much. Let me
No,
correct.
you're cool. You're cool. You're cool.
I'm
Um,
asking you in a
we have to be realistic. We have to be realistic, and we have to look at these things, and we have to think about these things. If she's still alive, her life is not good. Her freedom is gone, and she's probably being molested or something. I mean, I don't know. She's being held against her will. She's not. It's not good if she's still alive. Um, I don't. It's horrible. It's horrible.
yeah, no, I know. I don't imagine like um you got those are a lot of rough nights, man.
There ain't
The
a day go by that I don't beg God for her life
yeah,
and just pray and I don't. Never thought I would be in a situation like this. And
Don,
for
you have to be. You have to be. Listen, you're human, bro.
you know what? It's bad. Bro, it's bad that
I
someone
know.
kidnapped our daughter. But what makes it even worse is what the welfare did and took our boys and kidnapped our boys and are brainwashing our boys and everything else like that. That's even worse than what the freaking who I wouldn't say worse, but it's just as bad what the welfare in Hawkins County is doing. That's bad.
Bro,
And,
hey, one of my moderators, please send on a messenger the Walsh's what's going on over there with the CPS stuff. Please, man, please.
yeah,
Sorry,
I'd
bro.
like to see that for reals.
Dude,
Yes.
it's John Walsh's
Yeah.
daughter, I believe. Bro, you have
Oh,
listen, man.
cool.
She brought the media.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. CPS
Oh,
is fucked
wow.
up.
Yeah, they're
CPS is
fucked
fucked
up.
up.
Yeah, there
Listen,
ain't no two ways about it.
bro, look.
Yeah.
CPS is a fucked up system, bro.
Yeah, they're
Let me.
fucking. Ugh.
Oh no! Look,
They're
you can do,
kidnappers. They're no less than kidnappers.
bro.
They're fucking
Absolutely.
kidnappers.
You know
And
what, man?
I'll tell it to the I told the caseworker that on the phone the other day. She's like, "Oh no, it ain't like that. It ain't like that." I said, "Bullshit. You work for fucking professional kidnappers. The only difference is you do it fucking legally through a fucking judge."
Exactly. And the system is fucked up, Don.
Yeah, yes it is. Yes, sir.
I had I told this story before, man. I dated a girl once, right?
Yeah.
Long time ago, and she had a problem with this other chick. This is when I knew the system was fucked up with CPS. So the chick that I'm with had a problem with this other chick, right? And
Right.
she tells me she's gonna call CPS on her, the one that I'm with, and I'm like, for what? And she's just like, it was a stupid disagreement. And man, shit, this chick that I was with, damn sure called CPS on this lady, bro.
Right.
Look,
People do that today.
bro, look.
They instead of fist fighting or whatever, they're like, oh, they fucking get on the phone and call CPS. People do it constantly. That's the first.
Because
That's what our original case was about. I think Jody Sue called the CPS and said that I was turning my kids loose with loaded guns.
what?
Yes, that was our original case, and they come out there, and they closed the case on June 14th. They was out there, and I showed them the guns that I give them, just some little CO2 guns. They had no bullets in them.
They'll
Summer would
help.
go, yeah, Summer would go around. I put a CO2 cartridge in it, no bullets, and she'd go around pop, pop, pop. She'd love to do that, and I would, she'd come and say, it ain't got no more pop in it or whatever, and I put another CO2 cartridge in it for her, and she'd love to just pull the trigger and they'd just go pop, pop, pop. She loved it. And that's all. But somebody called and said I was giving them loaded guns.
No, man.
You know, but they
Bro,
close. Yeah.
no, I can understand that. Listen, could you state for the chat that lady Jody Sue? What?
No,
I know what you told me, but how great of a relationship is she? How many Thanksgiving dinners has she been at your table for? How many times has she came over and said, "Hey Don, can I borrow a glass of milk or a
well,
cup of
she would send Boogie over to and send a message to Candace. Like the closest she tried to. I mean, the closest we never was really close to them. She would send Boogie over every once in a while to. She sent Candace to get Candace and for various things or whatever, and cry about she's having some kind of brain aneurysm or something. We call the ambulance and poor Jody Sue, or we give her a ride to fast. I drove her myself to some restaurant in town to get dinner for him, and everything was hunky dory with her, and
Go
brought her
ahead.
back, and you know, done what we could for her. Called the ambulance for her a few times and held her hand while she sat there and cried in some psychotic freaking meltdown or whatever. You know, I don't know.
Hey, is Doug live right now?
It's me, Doug.
Oh, Jim, get your.
My dick is so small. I need some help. Is there anybody here? Is there anybody here that can give me some advice? I can't even beat off right.
What about you? Got Crime and Justice? She busted open for you?
Listen, crime and justice is good for one thing. Every third of the month, I get $600 more in food stamps.
I mean, but they say she's 60 going on. She's 40 going on 60. And I heard Doug saying a rap song. My girls can't wear that. That's where I put my stash at. So I don't know what's going on, bro. But crime and justice, man. So she just ain't doing it for you, Doug? He dropped off. All right, Jim fooled me, bro. Thought it was Doug. Of course I'm gonna put him on. I was gonna boot his ass after he said hello. Jim with the 2-piece. Jim 2 for 2. Gotta respect the troll game, but respecting it because it's a fucked up troll. Got to respect it. We'll take a quick penis break for Doug real fast. Everybody, just so everybody understands where he's coming from. Please hold.
Your penis is too small.
Excuse me?
It doesn't, and it just, it can't. And I can't. And it's just too damn small.
Did you ever stop to think that maybe your vagina is too big?
All right. Yeah. Not yet. Hold on. One second. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, dude. Sorry. You there?
Oh yeah.
I came in. She's talking to me. Sorry about that. Anyway, what are we talking about? We got small dicks. We got
I really got distracted on that. Sorry.
we're talking about shit. But it's the chat for. It isn't just summer. I'm sorry, chat, man. I'm trying to, it is, I'm trying to. You guys know what I'm doing. Matt, may I come up and ask Don a few questions? Crystal's crime, time, speculation, and opinion talk. Ooh, the name.
She could try.
Well, at this time, man, the only people in the chat I would let come up would be Arctic True Crime, Blank Screen. I'd let him come up, just because of his name game. Listen,
let her come up.
Let's see who's in here. Shay's, man. Shay's a safe place, man. I don't know what happened, man. I don't know, man. I think that, you're a local, but, come on, like, I know you watch a lot of YouTube. I don't know. This is not a hard, like, this is not like a fucking Wyatt Earp mystery, people. This is not like a Rubik's Cube. There's no evidence. Hey, there's theories. Like, if there was a prize right now, these are. I get so frustrated with this. Like, There
Yeah.
are some gullible people on the internet, Don, man, and they just go,
Yeah.
whatever, bro. They go for. You know what's scary, bro?
I don't.
Don, the,
Don't.
could you imagine the people who can't understand the zero evidence uh, part of this being on jury trial? Jesus,
Yeah.
what
Yeah. That'd
for
be
real,
scary.
bro? For real. And you know what's scarier? They've been on jury trial before.
Yeah. Exactly.
Fuck that, bro. Fuck
Yeah.
that. Listen, man, if I ever catch a charge and get a trial, I'm gonna be
I'll
like,
be.
okay,
I'll
is
be
it jury?
filing. I'll be filing. I'll be
Son,
filing.
get your bitch ass up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be filing a lawsuit right away. I promise you that.
Fuck that, man. Just saying
I haven't
too.
filed a lawsuit yet, even though I could file many lawsuits right now. According to a good lawyer, he's checked into every single thing on YouTube so far. But I'm not. I'm not going to. But if it gets real serious, yeah, I will be filing lawsuits.
Jody Sue sounds like she fucking drank a gallon of Jack and Daniels,
Xanax.
a corn sandwich, and chewing on a Nerf ball all at the same time. And
Something.
it still go live for 17 and a half hours talking about
Oh my gosh.
and Like, what, lady, say something new. And what's
Right.
crazy is when she took it to the media, I've even revisited this part. She like put the makeup on. She's trying to sell it,
Yeah.
and whatever. But every there was, if I understood it right, three separate law enforcement agencies were like, yeah, nah. And it's weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
No
We've
shade.
talked. We've talked a lot about Jody Sue. Um, we've talked a lot about a lot of people. You know, law enforcement and me when I was locked up.
Yeah.
We've talked quite a bit about a lot of people.
What is what's her boyfriend's name, bro?
Andy.
What's weird is like I
Husband is
have
Andy.
it
I
on
don't
my
know.
live. This lady says all this crazy shit about y'all, but then she doubles down and she's just like, now she's talking about her own boyfriend. She's like, well, yeah, he was selling meth to the kids, but what had happened was, Don and
If she
Tammy
was
didn't report when they went to school. But lady, you just said your boyfriend was selling meth. Like she doesn't even understand what she said.
Yeah, I did.
People on the internet.
I wasn't even aware of that. She said that Andy was selling meth. He could be she could be just trying to throw him under the bus too. Because I don't know that Andy would do that. To be honest with you,
She said that he was selling meth.
Well, I know that Andy was into weed, and usually weed smokers, if they're smoking a lot of weed, they're into weed. They're not usually into meth. So I question that. I really do. I think she's just trying to throw him under the bus.
I mean, dude, she's got so on YouTube you have Jonathan Lee Riches, who has the Guinness Book of World
These.
for
I
lawsuits.
I feel bad for him. He has real mental problems, and he needs to be on mental medication and stuff like that, and he's not getting it.
Well, Jody Sue is number 2 in the Guinness books.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh yeah.
well, actually, she's got 3 spots. She's got most hours streamed with Summer Wells in the title.
That ain't no kidding.
495 billion, 675 million,
That's only
435,900. And on the second, underneath that it says YouTuber with most lies told regarding Summer Wells.
I don't know. What blows me away is that people actually want to watch that. That's the crazy part.
Give me a fucking 9mm and a bottle of Jack fast.
Yeah.
If I have to watch 8 hours of that, I'll just time to meet the maker.
Absolutely.
Life. You know what I'm saying? Jeez.
Yeah.
But she repeats the same shit. Oh, and then the community and the tragedy pimps, and then Don and Candace, and they were attacking my kids. And then Don and community.
I just hope that Andy, he got away from her. I'm glad for him, and I hope that he can find a life. I hope he can find a life after all this, because I know he's been through pure hell for a long time. He stuck it out with her for a very long time, as long as he could stand it. And more power to him, man. I feel bad for him. I'm just glad he was able to get away from her. And I'm glad we was able to get away from her as neighbors. I don't know what happened.
Kim, thank you, Kim. This is true on the screen, Don.
Yeah.
I forgot. It's not. If you go to my last Jody Sue video, and you know what, man, I let the lady say her opinion. I don't mess with her.
Well, of course.
This is why I don't believe Jody Sue. It is, and this goes back to gullible morons on the internet. So Jody Sue is your neighbor, right? She claims to know you guys so well, and this and that. She's
We tried to be friends with her. We tried to be good neighbors with her. That didn't work.
Yeah, I know my neighbor. I know my neighbor. And then she's got the I heard a scream. First thing with Jody Sue is this: why is this bitch got so much makeup on for a media interview? Like, why? It's weird. What is she going to prom? That's just my first instinct, which means nothing. But my neighbor, I know this neighbor, that neighbor, and that neighbor. So if this circumstance, God forbid, would to happen, I could do like a good month's worth of lives and talk about their character and this and that, and just different things. I could make the lives different, right? And talk about like just everything, man. She, on the other hand, not saying like she has not intended to do that, but what happens is she resorts to YouTube.
She's a straight nutcase.
How are you resorting to YouTube about a YouTuber who went over there to tell me about the person who lives next to you? That's like a red flag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's a nutcase. I mean, it ain't even worth talking about anything that she mentions. She's a straight nutcase. I know one thing, bro. If they ever find out what happened to Summer, I know I don't have to worry about it. I know that whoever done this to Summer, when they end up in prison, I know that them boys in there will handle the situation. I won't even have to lift one finger.
Right.
Absolutely. And the time will come. I hope, and I pray.
Shay, remember the beginning? She said Bug would take off for hours in the woods. Why is her? Hey, Don. You know what? I had a question that I specifically wanted to get from you because I don't believe you do. So recently, I don't know if she said it or somebody said it. She said that, and this is very weird to me as well. She said that FBI cleared her from. I don't. I personally, I find that weird.
The FBI cleared who?
So Jody Sue says that the FBI have cleared her.
There is no way.
Exactly.
No way. She's a suspect.
She has no receipts for that, but
no, she's a suspect. Absolutely.
But here's back to the gullible moron, and back to a comment that I always get: why aren't Don and Kenneth cleared? Well, you heard that from Jody too, you fucking moron. Why are you watching true crime? Don't you understand the law? Like, okay, so just so I'm understanding, because there's a lot of people watching from the bushes with the binoculars, Don. They're watching from the bushes.
Right. Absolutely.
So just so I'm understanding this right.
Yeah.
And when the FBI has a case, at some point they're gonna do this. Hey, Jody Sue, great news. So just to let you know, you've been cleared.
Yeah, right. That's a good one.
They're never gonna do that.
Hell no. Hell no.
Moron! Jesus Christ!
Hell to the no. And we passed a lie detector test, and then we still ain't cleared. That tells you anything.
Oh, you're never gonna be cleared. You're never gonna be cleared.
Not till they nail the son of a bitch who took our daughter. Then they might clear us.
I'm gonna be 100% real with the Jody Sue situation. Not only do I not think that they didn't clear her, I don't think that. Well, she made a statement, and they're like, yeah, about the statement, nah. Like, yeah, nah. And that's about where she started and ended in the whole process. But let her tell it. She'll build a channel and have months of 15-hour live streams. But
exactly.
It's not like that in real life. It's not how the FBI works. The FBI, man, it's crazy. Bro, what I've learned from talking to you and being friends with you, I've learned how,
I've learned a lot by myself. We're all gullible. I want to sit there and say that a lot of people out there are gullible, but I'm just as gullible. I fell for a lot of stuff, so I get it.
Yeah, but you're gonna pass whatever you do.
Yeah, I mean, I can't judge people, and I can't. People have believed this and that and whatever, and I understand that. I do, because I fell for a lot of stuff myself. So we're all in the same boat, really. We're all victims. We're all victims. We're all victims of a bunch of shenanigans and everything else. And I get it, because we're victims too. We're victims of our daughter being taken. We're victims from the CPS taking our boys. And all the people out there are victims from all the shenanigans that's been going on and everything else. I mean, we're all in the same boat for reals.
Bro,
I shouldn't use that term for reals. Everybody says I should use a different term than that, but we're all victims of the same thing.
Don.
Yes, sir.
If you say for reals, they're gonna say it's wrong.
Right.
If you snap because you're extremely emotional, and say something you're not supposed to say, they're gonna snap. Don,
I get it.
If you fart, and it's an SPD, they're gonna say, well, why can't we hear it? If you fart and you rip a good one,
but I get it.
Well, that one stinks. You can never please these people, bro.
But I get it. I totally get it. In the past, I understand the haters, because I hate so bad.
Me too.
And I'm having a problem with hate. But I understand what a lot of people are going through and why they hate, because they fell for the same bullshit that I have. And I get it. So I'm not mad. Any hater out there, I'm really not mad. I understand, because we've been going through it too. And I appreciate everybody out there for being concerned for our daughter, and I understand falling for all this bullshit. I get it, because we fell for a lot of bullshit ourselves. So we totally understand. And at the end of the day, we have to forgive and understand each other, and that's why we're here right now. And I appreciate you allowing me on your panel and talking about this stuff. That's great. That's awesome. It's about understanding. Um, I just wish I could understand who took our daughter, just like y'all good people out there. I wish we knew, man. I just wish that we knew. And when we do find out, I know I don't even have to do a thing because when they get to prison, them old boys in there are gonna be like, you know what? That could have been my daughter, and they're gonna handle business. I won't have to. I won't have to do a thing.
100%. I understand
Yep.
that. I know exactly what you mean. I
Yep.
know exactly what you mean too well. But again, man,
Absolutely.
so many men, so many more won't have a clue. But
No.
I felt that with my heart, and you're right. That's exactly what will happen. But
Yep.
listen, man.
Absolutely.
These people, bro. I, don't pay no attention, man. I'm gonna go ahead and show what you drive
Okay.
around in your truck with every day, and I'm
All
gonna
right.
talk about just some
All right.
things, not over the line or nothing that we spoke about maybe, because I actually I actually cried tonight, man, because people it is it is a lot to take in, bro.
It is
Uh,
a lot to take in.
it is a
It
lot
is. It,
when you have the side of the truth, and it's just a lot to take in, man. And it's not. I am not in your shoes. I
no,
help you.
but
I
but
pull
but you
yourself
put
up.
but you and a lot of people have put yourself in my shoes, and I appreciate that. We really appreciate it. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. You
Nah,
have. A lot of people, including you, have done that, and we really do appreciate it. Thank you.
welcome,
Thank
bro.
you. Yes,
You know,
absolutely. Thank you.
your family deserves peace, man.
Even the haters out there, we understand because we have a lot of hate too. We're so upset and everything, and it's just we don't know what to do. We don't know which way to turn, and yes, we get it. So it's okay. I mean, it's not okay that our daughter's missing. I mean, yeah, we want to find this dirty son bitch. You damn right. But we appreciate all of you, and we love all of you. We
You gotta
thank
hate
you.
the love, and you gotta love the hate. Again, you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir. Yes.
That's how it works. But all right, man.
We appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all. Thank you. Appreciate what you did. The total for the money that what you all did last night, come to $170. Just so you know, okay. And we're very thankful for that, and we will do something good with it, and we will share. We will go buy a PlayStation or whatever from the pawn shop, and we will post pictures and share with you. And God bless you all. Thank you very much. Okay.
Hold on, Don. Give me one more minute. Hold on. I want to
Okay.
see what happens right here. Just
Uh
hang out for 2 minutes. I dropped the link because there's a lot of people in here that want the link. I'm not letting everybody on at this
No,
point.
don't worry about the money or anything. We're good with that.
Um,
Okay.
there was a message for you. Thanks for response. Uh, just know if you're innocent, I am not against you, but I will show your clips of your discrepancies. What is this person?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't. You listen, lady, please. I'm not. You know what chat you're in?
Do I have a shotgun?
No, no,
Oh,
no, no. The shotgun was in. That's what happened when. I don't have a name for that one. I tried. I tried to do it. Who is this person? Crystal Shrine.
Crystal who? Oh hell no.
I don't know. Crystal Shrine time.
I don't know.
You don't know her?
No, I mean
All
no.
right. All right. Hold on. Let me see what else we got here. We got Oh, I want to show you this, Don. What do you think about this person, Don? These are just creators I'm throwing on the screen. Just honest reaction.
Okay.
You know who that is?
I can't see nothing.
It says Shay's Safe Place.
I'm not seeing anything on the screen.
Oh, it doesn't show you?
No, I can't.
Okay, what about now?
I see a little message, but I'm so blind I can't see it.
So the green part says Shay's Safe Place.
Says what?
Shay's Safe Place.
I don't know what that means.
All right, we'll keep going. What about this? There's a person here that, how about this guy?
What does it say?
It says
I really, I need glasses. I can't see. What does it say?
You need to recruit him on your, whoever it is. I can't. It's the meme king. You need him on your side. Start memeing these motherfuckers. Bad. Look, Blaze Screen, we need you. We need you. Don, tell him we need you for these fucking tragedy things.
Tell him what?
He's a good memer.
Right.
He makes good memes. Never mind. Let's see what else we got in here.
Sorry.
We got, who's this person?
For some reason, it started breaking up and everything. Can't hear you too good.
That's all right. All right. You are just on the labs panel. I supplement to the Josh. You let GPS out the boys, but because it was so bad at your house, watch it. Okay, somebody give this motherfucker a fucking timeout. I like how they try to twist your words.
Well, that's all right. It's just, you know what? Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I was just on the lab saying this, that, and the other. You know, I don't know.
Crystal's crime time.
Mm-hmm.
Send the link. I want to see the link to that one. Oh, another nation. Who's this?
Why do these people have to be so nasty? That's what I don't understand. But that's all good. That's the nature of a lot of people.
There's a question. They paid $5, so I'll put it on there. I think I know. I think I know the answer. Right? Go ahead.
Okay, go for it.
So this question says, on 6/15, when you called Candace and said, "You mean to tell me they took my baby girl? Who is they, respectfully?"
That doesn't sound even reasonable.
Oh, right.
When Candace called me, she says I can't find Summer. I've looked everywhere.
You're talking about when you called Candace. So.
Oh, I don't. They don't even make sense to me. Whatever they're saying, it just totally don't make no sense. Doesn't fit into any of it. It sounds like they're trying to say, I said this, I said, she said bullshit.
People are talking about chicken on a stick. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Jody said
I don't either. I don't know where they come up with this crap. It's crazy.
Jody said she put the telephone cord in between her butt cheeks. I don't know what
they're listening to Jody Sue again? Wow.
They're talking about she uses the telephone cord on the home phone like dental floss between her cheeks. What's that have to do with it?
Right. We've never had nothing but cell phones.
I'm telling you. They're saying she does like a violin, goes back and forth.
Where do they keep coming up with all this stuff?
I mean, who says that? It's out of control.
It is.
And now they're calling that chicken wire. What the fuck is that?
Chicken wire. What the hell?
I don't know. Now, they leave a comment.
Oh my goodness.
I'm getting tired of people.
Oh well, we tried, brother. We tried.
We did. All right, man. I don't know what that fucking chicken wire. Whatever. Anyway,
I don't either. But we love you all, and God bless you people out there. We thank you very much. Okay.
All right, bro. Hey, man.
I'm gonna hit the sack and go to work tomorrow and pray for a better day tomorrow.
Hey, Don. Let me ask you a question. Do you know how to block people?
Yeah.
Okay, look. Do me a favor. When you
Yeah.
jump down, all you have to do if you're on your phone, if you're on my channel, go to
Yeah.
live chat.
Actually, I do know how to block people. Sometimes
Yeah.
Candace makes me block people, but
Utilize that motherfucker.
usually I just
will.
I know, but I like the. I guess I'm getting hooked on the drama. I don't know.
Listen, utilize it. Block that motherfucker.
I hear you, bro. I hear you, bro. I know.
All right. You sure you don't know about this chicken wire from Jody Sue's?
Yeah. I mean,
Welcome aboard.
she actually bought some chicken wire from us once, and but we wasn't so sure what she was going to use it for, right? But we sold it to her anyway. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally making up bullshit, but it sounded
Yeah,
good,
but
right?
her moderators and they're talking about evidence. I don't know what's up.
I don't know, bro.
All right, man. Hey, have a good one, bro.
God bless you. I love you guys. Thank you, and peace.
All right, ladies. Arctic, I'm gonna send you that message personally, man, to him. I'll talk to you off here. I don't want to say it over the screen. I'm way behind the comments. I'm gonna catch up right now. Yeah, she does deserve justice, 100%. But I don't really understand that comment too much anymore. That's too much of a softball comment. Of course, Summer Wells deserves justice, but what does that really mean? She was 5 when she went missing. She was 7 now. What if you're in the chat? I only want you to hit number 1 if you know somebody who is the ages from 4 to 8 years old who is who would. There's no sense to even ask that because no one's going to say it. Okay, so we want Summer to come home. We want Summer to come home. There becomes a point where because you either are behind a screen name, and you don't put your face on the internet, or you don't put all your business on the internet, it's easy for you to critique, talk shit, and be judgmental towards another. When the person that you're doing this to is completely wide open, honest, brutally honest, there's not any evidence. I should not be talking about Summer's case tonight. I think it's completely played out. I think that this is it's. I don't know if I want to do it anymore. I'll always have her parents back, always, always. But some of these people, man, on YouTube, I mean, I'm not even gonna. It's very complicated, and it's so hard to explain. It's not. It's very simple, people. Look, you have to know by now that these people are just they're playing on your heartstrings. They're creating nonsense. They're stringing you along. They're sucking you in. They're baiting you. Nothing. It's so frustrating. It is frustrating because I talked to that guy and I cried earlier. That's why I wasn't late to the live. Something his wife said. I cried before I was live. I did. I cried because is what she told me. She sounded like my mom. My mom lost her son, asked Noel. But the problem is, man,
the problem is even further than that. Further than that. They told me personal things. Okay. You guys have saw on YouTube a group of people get this man fired, right? It's happened more than once. It's happened more than once, and it's happened more than Don. It's happened beyond Don on YouTube. You're talking to some very strong people, and when I say that, they're extremely strong under the circumstances. You know, Candace, man, that lady really loves her daughter, and you guys are fucking with somebody has a lot of trauma in her life, man. And man, if you only knew, man, if you only knew, you keep pushing, man. You keep pushing, and it is very hard to watch from the outside looking in. It is very hard. It is very hard. People are just relentless and stupid and ignorant and just keep talking about nothing. There's nothing going on. And people didn't do nothing, man. People didn't do nothing, man. That lady, man, that lady, man, she loves her daughter, man. You know, that lady used to be homeless, man. Homeless. Way before Summer Wells, man. And you know, she's overcome like a lot of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And it is it's fucked up. It's fucked up. Really is what these people do to her, man. I'm gonna show y'all something. I just gotta find it. Damn, it's 12. That's Friday. Hell yeah. Yeah. Let me find this stuff quick. Where is it? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find it, man. Oh, you know where it's at, man? I'm trying to give you a bird's eye view. Because I know you haven't seen this on YouTube, man. I know you hear the negativity, you know, the bullshit, rumors and drama and hate. But really, man, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know, man. Here it is. There's a lot of. Let me just put this to Twitter, and I'll show y'all. You know, this is it's what the man rides around with in his car every day. I don't know this movie or whatever, but if you have kids, I'm sure you'll call it. I believe it's what? Computer's wigging out. All right, let's try it again. Okay, bam. So this is Don's truck that he drives in every day, and this is Summer's toys. The last she was played with. Yeah, it's sad though, man. That lady been through a lot. That lady's been through a lot in her life, man. A lot. She was homeless at one point, and you think it's a man? She's tried to get work and shit, man, and tried to get back on her feet, man. And you know, YouTube, man, destroyed that, man. It destroyed it bad, man. It destroyed it bad, man. This lady Candace at one point, you know, she was hired over there, man. And it just makes me sick, man, that people don't have enough. I don't know what they're lacking. When I had lost like that, I had to go to work. I had to stay busy. It was the only thing that made me better and got me out of my depression. But I'm not a mom, you know. This is what she tried to do. The same avenue that worked for me was blocked for her, man. It was blocked. You know, on top of that, a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff, man. People always say, you know, well, why did you move to Arkansas and all this type of stuff, man? Ain't nobody stopping to think that if you got a house, there's so many bedrooms or whatever, and you've had this home for years and had Christmases and Thanksgivings and birthdays, the house is empty. It's just them two. Sure, they can live there. Sure, there's a lot of memories in the house. It's going back to not being through this type of stuff. You don't understand grief. You don't get it. You don't get it. You don't get it. But you're quick to fucking point a finger. How dumb. How dumb. It's more hurtful to be in the house. What else is, drugs and alcohol. What the fuck do you think you would do when your girl is unfound, what do you think you're going to turn to? You need a glass of wine. You need a joint. Whatever the fuck is that to get you your head right in that circumstance, you're going to do it. You cannot tell me no, because that is something that you've never experienced. Neither have I, but I've seen it in real life. I've lived through it. It didn't happen to me, but I've seen it change somebody that I knew very good. I've seen somebody that was more straight edge than the Pope. They're just change. Just change. But the internet don't think like that. They're just continuously with all the fuck shit and the theories and the smearing. You got them people are strong. Them people are strong. Them people are strong. The best thing that you can do in grief is stay busy, not sit around and mope. Not sit around and mope. These YouTube streets took that away from both of them. You cannot get mad about drugs and alcohol if you took employment away from them. You can't do that. You're the hypocrite. You can't do that. You took employment away from them multiple times, from both. Even from you even did it to Mama Bear. You can't do it to Mama Bear. You took employment away from them people to keep them busy. But you're so hypocritical, judgmental. The second that they turn to booze or whatever the fuck they had to do, because God forbid any mother have to go through that. You point another finger. You point another finger. They move from the house. You point another finger. Man, go fuck yourself, man. Go fuck yourself, man. Them people are strong. Them people are strong. Them people are strong. You better stop poking the bear, man. Stop pushing, man. Too much pressure will bust the pipe. Stop. Leave them people. But I'm wasting my time even saying this. Because it won't ever stop. It won't ever stop. You're going to keep fucking with them. Keep fucking with them. Man. That's on you, man. I'll tell you now, man. God don't like ugly, man. And that saying is what you're doing. You do that shit, man. Better you than me. That's bad. That's bad energy. You God don't like ugly. God don't like ugly, man. And that's exactly really what you're being. Like,
So I remember when he told me this. The post says, me and my daughter Summer got into a somewhat of a fight in Target over these figurines. She won, and I bought them for her. She left these two in my truck. I've been holding on to them. So he has them hanging. He has them hanging up on his rear view. But when Summer was alive, they were in the store, and she said, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy, you know, can you buy these?" And he told me that really couldn't afford one of them, and he was trying to like tell her, but she started doing like a little bit of a tantrum, as kids do, and he was like, "All right." By the time he was trying to tell her something, he ended up buying both the toys. I think he told me this is Frozen. I don't know, can't recognize it. But he rides around with both of these in his rear view every day, and he couldn't tell her no, even though he at this point didn't have money for one. He said I couldn't tell her no, and obviously he bought both of them. But you know, this is shit that this is shit the internet don't want you to they don't want you to know, and it's sad. It's sad. It really is, man. It really is. It's changed my outlook on the internet. It really has. There's so much shit that I could tell you, but I just can't. I just can't. And it's nothing serious we got to do with the case. But you know, look at the opening thing with Tim Mullins. The dude is a serviceman. You know, these people. That man ain't never been arrested before in his life. Never. You got these moron people on here. You got these gullible idiots. Like they don't understand. They don't have any. They don't understand anything. His name is not White Boy Radio. His name is Tim Mullins. He doxed himself. But you are too fucking dumb to look up his record. But you watch a known tragedy pimp tell you that he's whatever he's gonna be that night. And you just sit there like this. No research. No research. And then you say, "Oh, I'm conflicted on the case." Why? It is sad, man. It is sad. Every single person who wrote those Tim Mullins comments, go fuck yourself, man. That is a dude who who signed his life on the line for this country. For you to call him a pedophile. I told y'all months ago. I asked him your thoughts. He said, nope, no criminal record. There's people still calling him these weird things. This lady's name is Angels. I know about her. She lives down the street from Don B. She used to be real bad on pills. Real bad. Takes one to know one. Just how I opened this up with Doug. The dude Doug was on one the other night, bro. The dude Doug was he was fucked up. Everybody sees that. You saw what he texted? And then he went to Idaho 4 with the backlash. But it takes one to know one. I've been around the block. I've been through addiction. I don't care about her pill problem back in the day. But what I'm telling you is this.
There's people who got a pill problem and they're functional, but it progresses from that point. There's a dude, and what happens if he can't be functional? He goes start robbing shit, hitting licks to go get the dough. Man, a woman goes a different way when she gets to that point. And boy, it ain't good. Use your imagination. But I wonder, like, if I should start calling Leroy up, putting him on the panel, and airing out all that shit. You know, I really want to do that, man. I really want to do that, man. I really want to start doing that to all these fucking people, man, that are fucking with this family, man. These people going through a big loss, bro. A big loss. They're missing their daughter. They're gonna fucking spaz out and get high and shit. Go fuck yourself with the judgment. They're gonna leave the house. Who the fuck wants to live in that big ass house? It's just them. Go fuck yourself, man. Go fuck yourself. Y'all are tripping, man. Y'all are tripping. Y'all are tripping. Zero theories. None of these theories amount to fucking nothing. Amount to fucking nothing. Why am I the only YouTuber with a voice on this? Because these motherfuckers ain't gonna say a fuck thing. Gonna sit back, same titles, same hashtag, and grow a channel. That's it. That is it. This shit is sad. This shit is sad, man. This shit is fucking sad. And there's some gullible motherfuckers that just eat it up. You know what I'm saying? This shit gets me mad. It gets me mad, man. It ain't right.